All right, folks, action resumes here in Bon Park Community Center. 5-0 lead in this very first game between Lily Zhang and Judy Yu, the number 1 and the number 3 seeds in this event. Very nice shot there by Judy. That's what she's got to do. She's got to do it consistently because you just cannot give anything to Lily. Too strong a player. What a great loop that was. Amazing shot. Point to Judy, though, in the end. All right, action resumes here, and Judy Yu to serve the ball. And we're joined by Jim McQueen, USATT Hall of Fame inductee and past president of the organization.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you having me.
Well, we're 9-3 here. Lily's up on the first game. Judy's got her work cut out for her. What a great series of rallies, though. I mean, it's just...
It looks like they've been countering with each other. Points are going long, but Lily, I think, is just, even being younger, I think she's got more high-level experience than Judy does.
All right, so there we have it. Game number 1, 11-3.
Seems at the moment, at least, neither player has a coach back on the in their corner, so they're going to have to figure out what to do by themselves.
And this is a semifinals match in the women's, what they're calling the senior women's singles.
Which I think is just women's singles.
Hard for me to look at either one of these and say senior.
That's also true. I think the majority of this tournament that we're in is for cadets and juniors.
Yeah.
So just to distinguish that, they call the adults, they call them seniors.
I wonder what they call all the rest of us.
I'd hate to go there, Mike.
Very nice rally, and Judy comes out on top on that one. That's what she's got to do. She's just got to keep taking it to Lily. Just try to play her game as best she can.
Both players offensive oriented, wanting to get into the quick countering rallies. It depends on which player gets a little bit of a loose ball or can open up an angle on the other.
Boom, a little bit high there. Can't do that to Lily Zhang.
You can't do that to most players that are playing here. But you try to touch the serve return, get it very low and close to the net. And if you make a mistake and get it close to the net but a little too high, the other player is going to put it away on you.
You will feel the wrath. Judy misses the push there.
I think taking that allowed break every 6 points, Judy trying to gather herself a little bit. And I think Lily is younger than Judy by a few years, but Lily has, I think, more high-level experience than Judy does.
Yes.
And even though the points are long, the difference usually accrues to Lily. Judy again, frustration showing up, trying to win the point with one shot. That backhand went a little bit wide. That one landed.
Yep. Good backhand by Judy Yu.
Judy picking up a couple in a row right there. But again, long points, long rallies. Again, Judy opened up a good angle with the forehand and then the backhand, but Lily is just a little too quick. Got the ball back in play and won the point. Again, very good touch over the table with that short push. Oh, great.
How about that?
Fabulous backhand. That's the one she's been looking for all game. So it can be done.
About 7 more like that would be about right. That was an excellent shot. Not happy on that. Lily to serve. Just like that, 11-4.
And Lily just has much more consistency, keeps the ball in play, quick shots all over the table, and prevails 11-3 and 11-4 in the first 2 games. Good shot of Judy with Lily in the background. Judy thinking things over, trying to come up with the right plan.
I'm not sure what that right plan would be against Lily Zhang.
At this point right now,
Bring an aerial Singh maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure Judy feels like she's running on a flat right now.
Yeah. It's just the level of play of all of our women's team is just so amazingly high. You know, I mean, 10, 15 years ago, you had one top player and everybody else was 3 notches lower, you know.
And right now there's parity among
Absolutely.
6 or 8 players, and they're all very, very young, which is a really good sign for the future of table tennis in the U.S. on the women's side.
A great rally there by Judy Yu. Well, you know, the other thing about that, Jim, is that the thing you don't hear too much of is our cadets. The cadet girls, I mean, people need to start looking at those. The boys and the girls, they're both amazingly skilled. Wow, what a great rally there, too.
And very, very young. So I think 5 years from now we'll be loaded to the gills with talent.
Let's hope so.
I think we proved it yesterday with wins over the Canadians and the men's team, the junior boys and the junior girls.
Oh, very nice.
Great backhand by Lily. You got a little bit of a break on a net ball, and Judy pushed it short, but Lily was over the table with the winner. And again, deceptive serve. Judy knows she has to be aggressive on the serve, but if you misread the spin just a little bit, it'll go long like that one did. The backhand missed, but it was the same strategy Lily's been using.
Wow.
Good.
Very
I think
nice play.
That one caught the dust at the back end of the table.
Yeah. That must be what they keep knocking off there every time I see him rub the hand on the table there, knock that piece of gravel off, right?
Right. Oh, great rally here.
Wow, how about that?
And again, Lily with a big forehand, a little wider cross court. Judy had to stretch a little more than she wanted to.
Credit to
get to
Judy
the ball.
Yu. I mean, she's keeping pace in this game here and just giving it everything she's got. Very focused. You got to be on your A game against Lily.
Yeah, anybody does.
Yep.
Judy with a little bit of a lead here, 1 point. And Judy flipped that ball. It went a little bit long, but that's what's been keeping her in the game, is being a little more aggressive off serve and the serve return. Oh, very nice.
How about that?
Judy kept that one in play. She had the lunge for the one wide to the forehand and the backhand, but she picked that point up. Oh, tough when you miss your own serve. And a little bit of a flow going. So
I know that feeling well.
Judy will take a little extra time to gather her composure.
Still, though, even Steven here, 6-6 in game number 3. Sailed that one a little bit too long.
Good shot of the serve there.
Yeah. That's almost like an automatic reflex for Lily. You serve that ball dead short like that, whack, you're going to get it right back to you.
Yeah, if you try to control it too much and it pops up a little bit on you, you're going to pay the price. Judy, nice deceptive underspin serve there. And that time Lily's underspin on the serve return made Judy pull the ball too low into the net.
See, what's happening here is Judy's pushing the ball back, but it's too deep. It's pushing it right into her wheelhouse, you know, for that next big wind-up loop. If she's going to push it, she's got to push it shorter.
Oh, and there goes the match.
Yeah.
But Judy put a nice, no, I guess.
The game. Yeah, it's probably.
Oh, 4 out of 7.
4 out of 7.
That's right. It's singles. The team events matches are 3 out of 5. But it just gets a little more uphill. Judy had a pretty good run the first half of that game, kept it close. And then that one of her own missed serves brought, I think, Lily back to 6-all. That could have been a turning point in that game. I'm sure it was a morale breaker for Judy.
Yeah, no question about it. Well, a lot of great table tennis later today, too. We've got the semifinals and finals upcoming of the men's singles. Jim Butler will be playing in a semifinal match against James Pantea of Canada. Can't wait to see that one. Pantea just played Grant Lee and just dissected Grant and outmaneuvered him. Never seen so many wide-angle loops as I have in that match. Just unbelievable. Butler will need all his skills on that one. Bring the backhand, Jim.
Oh, that's right. The big backhand.
Absolutamente.
And I guess Pantea got his revenge because I think in the tournament previously and other events, Grant Lee had snuck 2 matches past James Pantea, so Pantea finally figured out Grant Lee.
Yeah.
Take a big win in the match in the open singles today for the men's side.
All right, game 4 here, and we're out to a amazingly 0-3 lead. Judy Yu is leading Lily 3-0 here.
I think I'd rather have the 3 games that Lily's got instead of the 3 points that Judy's got, but it's an awfully good start for her this game.
Yeah. Lily politely looking at somebody in the audience saying, "Do not hit that flash again." It's a flash on the camera. See, now if it was me or you up there, we'd be sitting there extending a different hand signal.
That's right, probably so.
Of course, you and I never get up there. That's the difference.
They probably make a wise decision to have us back here.
Absolutely.
And Judy up 5-0. What a nice run for her.
Amazing, isn't it? Oh, hit the top of the net on that one.
Floats a little bit long.
Nice shot by Judy Yu to take a 6-2 commanding lead in game number 4.
Lily hit a really blistering ball at Judy, and her quick-handed reflexes got the ball back.
Another top of the net.
6-3.
Just shows you how little margin the players use in net clearance during most of the points.
Yeah, she sailed that one long.
7.
3-7. Lily Zhang to serve.
I think so. And at this point, Lily's sneaking back into this game, drawing it to within 2 points. Now Lily back within 1. Oh, that's a great inside-out backhand by Judy Hugh. Took a chance going for that much, but it worked for her that time. Lily serving, but down by 2, 6-8. That was a very nice touch return on the serve. Very low, very short. Lily couldn't do anything with it. Had to give her a passive return, and Judy put it away. A little extra time on the serve.
Wow, and all of a sudden, 10-6.
No, good tricky serve. Judy takes game 4, so it's 3-1.
How about that?
3-1. Lily is still in the driver's seat.
right. Time is called. Players are returning back to the table. For those of you just joining us, this is the 2012 North American Championship here in Cary, North Carolina. Mike Babuen along with Jim McQueen. We're watching a great match right now. This is the 5th game just starting between Lily Zhang, #1 seed, and Judy Yu.
Two good serves by Lily to start, and we heard her give one of those little yes guttural responses after winning the first point. She was a little not very vocal in the previous game, so she's trying to use that to get herself psyched up here in the second. And she's got an early lead, 3-0 over Judy Hugh. Now Lily's starting out 4-zip. Oh my goodness, great.
What an amazing shot there.
Gosh, great inside-out backhand. It went
Yep.
way wide of the table, and Lily was able to get over there and do something with the ball.
That was almost reminiscent of the chicken wing inside out.
I think it's better than any chicken wing I ever hit.
Absolutely.
And Judy still lost that point. Another one of those backhand inside-out shots. It goes wide to Lily's forehand. That time she wasn't quite ready. And Judy got on the scoreboard. 1-5.
Wow, 7-1.
7-1.
Looks like Lily was disappointed in her performance in the last game. Coming out firing on all cylinders this game.
Oh, there's another one. The big forehand.
8-1.
Very strong forehand loop, well placed cross court. Outside of Judy's reach. And again, very good countering point, quick reflexes, but Lily almost always comes out on top.
I mean, just the reflexes, you know, and the accuracy is just astounding to me. Yeah, Judy saw the edge and went for it. She caught it that time.
Yeah, she'd been missing a lot of balls wide. That one just barely caught the table.
And for those of you saying, is this guy for real? Yes, it was a joke.
Yeah, right.
No, she didn't try to hit the edge.
But she's happy for it.
Absolutely.
All right, we're at match point here,
Yep.
10-2. Lily Zhang serving for her first match point.
Oh, and there
And
it
there
is.
it goes. Judy's
11-2.
backhand sails wide. Excellent showing of consistency, power, and placement over Judy Hugh by Lily Zhang, who moves on to the finals in the women's event at the North American Championships here. Cary.